I'm here with Crystal Jessee, who's running for Circuit Court Judge Part 2 on the Republican ticket. And first off, Crystal, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am Crystal Jessee. I have a law office here in Greenville. I've practiced for a little over 16 years. I've been voted the best attorney in Greene County for the last 3 years. I had the best firm for the past year. I do mainly civil litigation, which is what this position entails, divorce, personal injury, medical malpractice. I also do criminal law, about 10% of my practice. I am a Greene County citizen, graduated high school from West Greene High School, came back directly out of law school, and I've enjoyed practice here in Greene County. My claim to fame and the thing I'm most proud of is representing the county in the opioid litigation. It has been one of the best experiences, and if you watched the county commission meeting last night, we are bringing money back to the county. So I'm very proud of that, and I'm proud to be able to support the citizens here in Greene County.
So why have you decided to run for election?
Well, there are a few reasons. I pride myself on being the country candidate. I was not born on Main Street. I know what it feels like to live paycheck to paycheck. I'm a first-generation college student on my father's side, and I feel like that is what the judiciary is missing. Someone that connects with the public, that understands the hardships of life, that has had to work for everything that they have. And I believe that I can add that empathy to the people that come before me, and I have a true understanding of what it feels like to come from nothing and to work for everything. Additionally, this is a Greene County seat. A lot of people forget there's 4 judges in the circuit, and we cover Hamlin, Hawkins, Greene, and Hancock. When I started practicing law a little over 16 years ago, 2 of those seats were held by Greene County attorneys. Sitting here today, none of those seats are held by Greene County attorneys. That bothers me. We vote larger than any of the other 4 counties. We have more citizens than any of the 4 counties, and we are the largest land mass of any of the 4 counties. It's hard for our law enforcement officers to find a judge in the middle of the night when one's not based in Greene County. I firmly believe this needs to continue to be a Greene County seat, as it always has been. Additionally, one of the biggest complaints I get from citizens when I'm out meeting and going door to door is we don't have a judiciary that's tough on crime. We are tired of repeat offenders, and even though 10% of my cases is all that I will hear in criminal law and that aspect of it, I think we need someone that's going to be tough on crime. We're tired of repeat offenders getting out and doing the same thing and bringing harm to the community. There are certain programs I want to bring back. As I mentioned earlier, the opioid litigation has given me the opportunity to travel the nation and go to different jurisdictions and see what works, what they're doing, what we do very well here, and what we can expand upon. 2 of my biggest platforms that I think we need in our county are the Veterans Drug Court Program and a felony drug offender program. As I said before, it's a 4-county seat. Hamlin County has a felony drug court program. We have just as many criminals and we put just as many people in jail in Greene County, yet we don't have a felony drug court program. That bothers me. There's no reason we should not implement that within Greene County. I spoke to Judge Boniface that started it in Hamlin County. I've researched the grants, and I honestly believe within 6 months after being elected, if I'm fortunate enough to be elected, that I can have this program up and running to give drug offenders the opportunity, if they want to change, we can do it here. As to a Veterans Drug Court program, this breaks my heart. We have an abnormally high amount of veterans in Greene County. 10% of our citizens are veterans, yet the closest veteran drug court programs ran out of Knox County. There is no reason we should not help those that have helped us the most. I think we should absolutely implement a Veterans Drug Court program to help the veterans get reestablished, get acclimated, and have an opportunity to have a say in a better way of life. I think those programs are very essential, and I want to do all that I can to help the county bring them back to our jurisdiction.
So you've already talked about some plans. Are there any other plans that you have if you're elected?
I'm a firm believer in education. I think that we have to promote education. What I've found through the opioid litigation is that some jurisdictions start promoting education as early as 2nd grade. I know we have the LEADS program here that the sheriff started 2 years ago. I think we have to expand upon that. We know in second grade that a child understands who has custody of them and what drugs are. We have to educate our youth. We have lost a whole generation to drugs. And if we're going to correct this problem, it has to start in education earlier. There are several grants out there to expand upon the LEADS program and to bring more intense education back to our children. I am a opponent of that. A proponent of that, and I absolutely believe that we all have to work together, give our time to get in the schools and do all we can for the teachers, support them, and for our children.
And is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
I would appreciate everyone's support and vote. If anyone has any questions, I put my phone number at the bottom of everything I send out. It's 423-638-4006. I can be contacted directly. I have an open door policy. Come by my office, stop, have coffee, and let's chat. I am interested in what the county believes we need to move forward and make this a better place to live.
That was Crystal Jessee, who's running for Circuit Court Judge Part 2 on the Republican ticket.